Hey y'all, it's your girl Did Miss So Fine Ain't I? Listen, I am wishing everybody first and foremost I want to wish everybody a happy new year first and foremost, and I wanted to get on here and talk a little bit about um 2024 and how beautiful yet painful at times 2024 was. It's 2025, it's the first day of 2025, but nevertheless, I'm blessed to be here. I had some ugly moments, I had some dark moments, I had some teaching moments, I had good moments, and in all of those moments, I learned something. I learned that there's beauty in struggle. No matter how you look at it, you got to know that there is beauty in the struggle. It just it's just up to you on how you look at it. I try to look at everything from a spiritual standpoint. Um, like I said, I had some dark moments. I had some trying moments, but every last one of those moments were teachable moments that I could apply to this year. With it being the first day of 2025, I chose and I choose to just find beauty in it. I learned a lot. I learned to give myself grace. I learned patience. I am through all of those trying moments and teachable moments. I'm learning to give myself grace and I'm learning to take what was bad to me and turn it into a beautiful pain. I'm writing a book. I'm like 50% done with that book, but I'm choosing to, like I said before, I'm choosing to look at it as a beautiful, teachable moment and taking all of what I've been through throughout my entire 38 years of existence on this earth, take all of that and turn it into something beautiful, something great, something that I could share with the world. Um, for many of y'all that know me, knows that I try to be authentic as possible. I really try to be authentic as possible, and I try to sometimes um, share certain parts of my life with the world. And there's beauty in struggle, and the reason why I keep saying that there's beauty in struggle because it is. I had something happen recently um, where I wasn't so authentic with a certain member in my family, and I thought this person didn't know the truth, and I tried to hide it from them. And I know y'all probably looking like, you talk about being authentic and you talk about being real, but you couldn't even be honest with somebody. Yeah, I couldn't be honest with that person, or I thought I couldn't be honest with that person because I thought that person wouldn't understand my position at that time. And come to find out, had I just picked up the phone and called that person, it would have been just easier than to just go about a lie that I thought that they didn't know and just go on with my life, and this person ain't gonna find out. So not true. So if you ever are in a situation and you talk about it to one person, just know sometimes that one person can end up telling, you know, other people, and it's never gonna be like how you told them. It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be stuff added to the story, some untrue stuff, but all in all, you are the common denominator. Had you just been honest with the person, you could have avoided all of that. So I took accountability because if I just, like I said, if I had just went and told the truth to that person, we could have avoided the headache. We could have avoided hurting that person. We could have avoided a lot of things, but I didn't take that road. I took the easy way out. But in all, I learned that it was beauty in struggle. And struggling can be looked at as like a negative term, but struggle also builds like resilience. It builds character. It should build integrity. And that was a teachable moment for me. Like I said, I ended up, once I found out that that person knew, I picked up the phone, I called that person. I didn't try to apologize. I didn't apologize because apology at that moment didn't it didn't call for an apology at that moment because the damage had already been done. So, but I have since made it right with that person. I did apologize eventually because I hurt the person. Like I hurt that person by lying, by not being authentic, by not being what I preach about so much all the time. Like I finally was able to just, you know, go to that person, take accountability because like I stated before, had I just told the truth, and it was something so minor that I thought was minor, but it was big to them. So I hurt that person. I have since made it right. I took that person out to eat and I just, told my version of it. I couldn't take back you know, what had happened and how I made that person feel, but I hope that I made it right by taking accountability and, explaining my position at the time. So that was a teachable moment for me. No matter how ugly you may think things look, there's always beauty in it. And it's always about just doing the right thing. Sometimes doing the right thing don't be pretty. Sometimes it's not going to feel good. Sometimes it's not going to be how you want it to be or how you want that person to feel or you know, but it you have to make things right when you do wrong by people. And it's a lot of people on this earth that I've probably done wrong or their version of me is probably wrong. And I'm okay with it. See, the difference between me and other people is I tell my part of how I look bad, even when it looks bad. I still tell my truth. I choose to tell the truth on how what I did might have not been like ethical or real. Like people love to scream about being real. I chose to tell my version of it. But probably one day, all the people that who say I may have done wrong or whatever by them, we'll probably have a conversation, and I hope we have a conversation at the top because 2025 is going to be up for Janice. I tell you that it's going to be up for me. But it's beauty in the struggle. When I tell y'all, life has been definitely lifing, but you could either let life break you or fucking make you. And sometimes that breaking, you need a breakthrough. And a breakthrough will come from if you just apply major pressure. Pressure makes diamonds, it can bust pipes, but it's the beauty in the struggle. It's beauty in the struggle. Y'all get used to seeing my goddamn face because I'm telling you, this is gonna be my year. And I'm gonna reflect back on January 1st, 2026, and tell y'all, your girl made it. Making it is not going and buy Birkin bags. It's not about going and buying, you know, things to show off. No, it's not about none of that. It's about your mindset. Like some things have to change. Some things have to happen in your life for your mindset to shift and change. And I keep saying that it's beauty in the struggle. I have learned and I am learning to apply major pressure to situations that at the time don't be seeming pretty, but it's teachable moments. I'm about to do some amazing things, but I'm just gonna let my work ethic this year speak for itself. I'm sacrificing some things. I'm going without some things because I want the end result to be like, damn man, I said I was gonna do that shit. Like y'all don't understand how passionate I am about having a podcast. Y'all see me in my living room right now, but in my mind, this is my studio. This is preparing me for my studio. This is preparing me for those contracts I'm about to sign. This is preparing me for those interviews I'm about to conduct. This is preparing me for me buying my mama a house, me buying my mama a car, me buying my mama some land. My grandma didn't have nothing. She doesn't have anything to leave us. Leave my mother, my uncles, my kids. I have to be the first. I will be the first to do this shit. You got to understand how passionate y'all don't understand. I feel it that this year gonna be my fucking year. Like I put that on everything. Y'all gonna see me on here sometimes with no hairdo. I don't give a damn. No lashes. But the end result, the beauty in this struggle, it's gonna be so fucking worth it. It's going to be worth it. Because I said January 1st, 2026, I'm gonna be in the studio. I'm gonna have big names on my couch or in my chair or in my stools or however my studio gonna be designed. This is just a setup. This is a stepping stone. Embrace that goddamn struggle. Be authentic. Tell the truth, even if it makes you look bad. Tell the truth. Because you don't know whose life you're saving. You don't know whose life you're changing. Like, for real. So y'all gonna see your girl on a movie because I'm working on my book. But I'm putting my head down. And I'm only putting my head down because I'm writing out my fucking life. Beauty in the struggle. My book is going to be called The Hurt Was Rewarding. Y'all heard it here first. How pain forged my purpose. Y'all get ready. Like I said, I hope whenever y'all look at this video, just know your girl said it here first. January 1, 1/1/26, 11/26. I can only go up. Embrace those teachable moments, because those teachable moments help you get to that other level. It's going to help me get to that other level. I cannot wait for y'all to read my children's book. It's called Pencil, Paper, Promise by yours truly, JJ Miss Sophia, and I, Janice Janelle Fields. So I hope you guys got something from today's The Beauty and Struggle. I hope you guys get something, because I tell you, like I keep saying it, y'all heard it here first. Embrace it. Be authentically you. Tell your part, even if it makes you look bad. It's something about being authentic. You got to be relatable. I done made some fucked up decisions in my life, but it was all a part of the plan. All a part of the plan. When y'all read my book, listen, can I read y'all something real quick? I'm going to read y'all something real quick. It's an excerpt from my book. It's a trigger disclaimer. Hold on. This book contains graphic and explicit content, use of profanity and sarcasm mixed with humor that will upset many but heal the majority. If you or anyone you know has ever suffered from suicide, had thoughts of suicide, abuse, or sexual assault, please contact someone or an agency immediately for help. Save someone from going through what we have been through. Proceed with caution. I hope this book serves its purpose of healing. I am reaching out to share some thoughts about surviving sexual abuse. I believe the book in question presents a powerful narrative filled with graphic and explicit content blended with a mix of humor, sarcasm, and potency. However, I probably said that wrong. But anyways, however, I must forewarn you that this book might elicit strong reactions from readers as it grapples with deeply troubling topics, including trauma, abuse, and mental health challenges. Okay, so listen, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna read this. I survived. I'm looking in the camera when I say this to you. I survived being sexually molested. I survived it. Do you understand me when I say this? You, who's looking at this, hit that subscribe button because I'm going to take y'all on the ride with me for my book. These are excerpts. What I'm reading from you is an excerpt from my book. I survived being sexually molested. I survived the shame, the silence, the weight of secrets I was too young to carry. I survived dropping out of high school, becoming a teen mom when the world told me I was already destined to fail. I survived bouncing from job to job, trying to make ends meet while life kept trying to break me. But I sit here before y'all today and I tell y'all this: it couldn't break me. It's beauty in the struggle. The hurt was fucking rewarding. I ain't on drugs. I ain't standing on nobody's corner. I ain't busting it wide open on social media. I fucking survived being sexually molested by somebody in my fucking family who I thought was my hero, who was my first love, my daddy. So when I tell y'all, y'all might want to go on this ride with your girl because when I come back and when I blow up, I'm taking y'all with me. So again, I say, like Cam Newton on Funky Friday, hit that subscribe button. You hit that subscribe button. I might not look like what I've been through, but baby, I done been through some shit. I can't be broken because broken crayons still color. But that's it for today, y'all. Again, y'all might just see this as my little apartment or whatever, but baby, this is my studio. Day one, January 1, 2025. Stay tuned. Your girl is going to be up. I love y'all, and I hope y'all got something from today's topic, I guess. Stick with me. We going places, y'all. I could just feel it.